Yo, what's up everybody, man? Today I'm gonna tell you guys the best builds for NBA 2K17 so far from what I have seen. I don't know how it's gonna make any sense, these builds, but you'll have to find a way. I'll get the cheese throughout 2K. So also no copyright is intended for this video. And shout out to Cash Nasty for hitting 1 million subscribers. Let's get into the video. Alright, the point guard position. If you want to make your player somehow, you know, I think if I were to choose point guard this year, I think I'll choose every position. Alright, but anyways, if I were to choose point guard this year, I'll go with the Kyrie Irving, you know, type of play style, because you know he has the playmaking, the ball handling, the shot. You know, he could create his own shot. He could shoot from anywhere in the court. It makes it so much easier. Now his defense is not really the best. Neither is Curry's. You know, Kyrie Irving and Curry are alike. So let me not get on Curry because I already compared them both and how they both play. They're really pretty much the same thing. Just Curry has a better three-point. Westbrook, on the other hand, is not the same as Chris Paul. You know, Westbrook is so much more explosive. He can play defense as well, but he just doesn't have a good shot. Meanwhile, Chris Paul has a good shot, but he isn't explosive. Alright. Meanwhile, Chris Paul, on the other hand, he has amazing playmaking. But I don't know about creating his own shot. But, you know, he could do everything as well as Westbrook. But he has more of a chance of getting blocked since he's so short. So, I really wouldn't go with Chris Paul. But it is what it is. Onto the shooting guard position. Shooting guard. Butler, you know, he's known for, he's all around. I don't know why they didn't put him all around. He could play D, he could shoot. He doesn't have the amazing shot, but hell, better than DeRozan. He could play defense, he could shoot, he could drive it in, he could dunk, everything. Now rebounding, I don't think if you're shooting, you shouldn't go with rebounding one bit. Now Klay Thompson, you know, if you want to be just like him, he's just a sharpshooter. You know, the attributes for sharpshooter are gonna be quite sad to see, but I'll show you guys in a few moments. But Klay Thompson, you know, could play D and he could shoot, so that's the good thing about this. Alright. Oh, and he could also drive it in as well. But of course, you want to make him like that. But look, because if you're trying to be a sharpshooter like him, you're not, because 2K fucked that up. Harden, I don't even have to get on that. Offensive beast, but no defense. Put it like that. DeRozan has no shot, but he could dunk it, and his defense is somewhat okay. I know, small forward. I'll be choosing this year's small forward due to the fact I want to be just like KD, because he could score so easily. You know, he's tall, he has the long arms, he could shoot, he could drive into the hoop, he could dunk, he could play D. I think that's the best setup for me this year. On the other hand, LeBron James is more explosive, just doesn't have an amazing shot. And I think LeBron plays better D. Kawhi Leonard is the best defensive player of all of them, but I don't think he has the best shot. Actually, no, I'm lying. He has a better shot than LeBron. But yeah, that would be my second option. You know, try to be like Kawhi Leonard defense, and you know, we're gonna be a defensive lockdown. Good luck with that, because the attributes there also are fucked. I wouldn't suggest being like Kawhi. You guys will see later. And Paul George, I think he's the third best option in this, because he could do everything. He's just like LeBron, just skinnier. But he's taller, but just skinnier. And LeBron gets more dunks and, you know, contacts than Paul George, but Paul George has a better shot. You guys know what I mean. You know how it all adds up and shit. But if you're gonna go with small forward this year, be something like KD. That's my opinion. Right, power forward. Aldridge, I think, is the best setup, you know, archetype, you know, build, whatever you want to call it. in the power forward position. I think that's gonna be so OP due to the fact that, you know, Aldridge can shoot, he could post up. Defense isn't the best, speed isn't the best, but still, you're running threes. That I don't think that all matters. You're gonna be a scoring machine if you get Aldridge. If you get a build just like him. Now, Draymond Green is my second option in this, but the reason why I don't like it too much is because he's so short. I would suggest you're gonna be like Draymond Green, get 6'9" at least. Don't be 6'7". You're gonna get fucking bullied. If anything, just be a small forward for that. Davis, on the other hand, best defensive player out of all of them. And he could just post up, and he has a somewhat bit of a mid-ranger. And Blake Griffin, elite low post star. I don't know about that. I mean, he could just get dunks. I don't know. His defense is alright. I don't know about him posting up. He definitely can't shoot unless he's like really wide open. But you know how 2K is, that they're not allowed that bullshit. Alright, so for centers, I think Karl Towns is the best option due to the fact that he can shoot, rebound. His speed is amazing. Like, if you get something somewhat like him, I'll explain throughout the video how everything works out. Now, if you want to be a defensive beast and you want to get the boards, but you just suck at offense, the only thing you can do is dunk, go with DeAndre Jordan. As a matter of fact, if you're a park player, you're really interested. If you're a park player, you're really interested in being, you know, top rep. And you know, centers get the easiest grades out of all of them. You have to go with the center position, and you want to like get there quick. Go with that Jordan setup. All right, Cousins, same as Karl Towns, just not as quick. Defense, I think, is better. And Drummond, just same as DeAndre Jordan. I think higher vertical. That's about it. I know, play style. Slasher. As you guys can see in Slasher, you have relentless finisher, posterizer, lopsided finisher, teardropper, one man's fast break. I don't know if those are the badges that it comes with, or if those are the only badges you're gonna get throughout the whole entire game, because due to your play style. And as you see, Slasher has amazing agility, strength is somewhat okay. Layups and dunks, it's just like Russell Westbrook and LeBron James. You guys look at it, they can't shoot, but they could go in there really good. Strength, okay. Playmaking, good as hell, and defense is really good. So that's if you know you like going into the paint and all that. Shot creator is like Kyrie Irving. Shoot off the dribble, you're really good at layups, but dunks? I don't know about dunks, but I mean, shit, if I could be like Kyrie Irving and dunk and make crazy layups, I'll take it. Mid-range shooting, amazing as well. Three-point shooting isn't that good. Only a 13. They gotta fix that, you know, make it he's 17 or he's 16. Post scoring, your shot creator, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, they made in the post, they created their own shot. Agility, for every archetype, agility is a must. Well, let me not repeat that. Agility is a must for every and each one. Strength not needed, rebounding not needed, playmaking needed, defense needed. Simple as that. Shot creator I think is the best, but I think they fucked up on the 3-point shooting. It shouldn't be like that one bit. That should be at least 17. Alright, Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter here. Let me see. Layups and dunks isn't the best, of course. Shooting off dribble, not the best. Sharpshooter is pretty much if you're open, you're gonna make it. You don't have to create your own shot. If you're open, you're gonna make it. So mid-range shooting, 3-point shooting, post scoring, I wouldn't go with that. Agility, a must. Strength, not really. Rebounding, not needed. Playmaking needed. Defense needed. Easy. Fuck. With Sharpshooter, you get deep range, dead eye. Oh, okay. I remember this. I saw a few YouTube. This basically is dead eye from deep and dead eye from mid range. Limitless range, catch and shoot, corner specialist. You see, you're like a catch and shoot type of player. If you're open, you're gonna make it. That's all I gotta say. If you're open, you're gonna make it without a doubt. That's it. Alright, point forward. This is like Ben Simmons type, LeBron somewhat. Let me explain. Shooting off the dribble, I don't know if I would really upgrade that, but if you're gonna be a point forward, you know, you're gonna be a small forward, you love to pass the ball. Ben Simmons type, you know, if you guys seen Ben Simmons highlights, he guy loves to pass. So same with LeBron, but LeBron, you know, more dominant. Alright, but get straight to the point. Point forward basically is, you know, you could do layups and dunks. Your mid-range shooting is gonna be somewhat okay. 3-point shooting, that's actually gonna be okay. Look at the 3-point shooting. It's a 15. That's higher than shot creator. Think about that. Playmaking is gonna be all the way to 25. Agility is all the way to 25. Your defense is gonna be just like the shot creator. And I think shot creator is one of the best. Well, I'm gonna have to go with point forward this year. I don't know yet, but point forward. Look how 2K is making easy mistakes that you can read. Point forward. Playmaking is all the way up, so you know your ball handling is gonna be crazy. Defense is normal. Agility, you're gonna be insane. You're gonna be running crazy. Look how stupid they are. If you're a shot creator like Kyrie Irving, why would you have 13 on shot creator, but point forward you're gonna have 15? How does that add up? Mid-range shooting, I don't think it's hot. I don't know. I can't really remember, but it's still good. 16, that's amazing. Layups and dunks should be an 18. But post scoring, you don't need that. Strength, I think you should get some strength. Rebounding, it depends your height. If you're 6'8" or higher, I guess you could do a few bars. If not, don't even worry about it. But what's really necessary here is you're gonna be a point forward, defense, playmaking, agility, strength, and all. I'm gonna tell you guys in order, just so you know, clarify. Agility, playmaking, defense, 3-point shooting, mid-range, layups and dunks. That's it. If you have leftovers, go for shooting off dribble or strength. Did I say strength? I'm not sure, but yeah, it has dimer, ankle breaker, pick and roll, mash, flashy passer, and lob city passers. You're gonna be deadly. Yeah, I can't lie. Lockdown defender, like the Kawhi Leonard type. This is why I said I wouldn't really fuck with Kawhi Leonard. If you're trying to make a Kawhi Leonard this year, look how it's kind of fucked up. Actually, let me not compare it to Kawhi Leonard because he could actually shoot. Let's compare it to Tony Allen. If you guys don't know who Tony Allen is, he could like play really good defense. Kobe said that's one of the toughest matchups ever. All right. So defense is gonna be 25. Rebounding, I don't know about. It depends. Like if you're a center, yeah, of course. If you're a power forward, I guess. But if you're a small forward, I don't know. Playmaking, obviously not. Strength, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's a strength. It's just something new that they added. Like you would always see it, but you wouldn't really worry about it. But this year, you actually have to worry about strength. It's how you body people. Defense has to do with it too, so I'm gonna go with strength here. But you don't need everything else. Look, you don't need shooting off dribble. You don't need layup. Actually, you do need layups and dunks. I'm gonna go with that. Layups. I mean, mid range. You don't need that because it's so low. 3-point shooting, post score. You don't need that. The only thing you need is agility, strength, defense. I don't know about rebounding. It depends on height. And layups and dunks. And these are your badges: defensive stopper, pick dodger, pickpocket, chase down artist, charge card. And I think finally, glass cleaner. Glass cleaner. Defense, obviously a must. Playmaking, no. Rebounding, a must. Strength, a must. Agility, a must. Agility is everything. You need every position. Post scoring. And nah, I think you should leave that for last. Worry about layups and dunks. Then if you have leftover, you know, just put it on post scoring. I need is hustle rebound. Oh well, these are the badges I think they give you in the beginning of the game. I'm not sure how it works. They haven't gotten that much info on it. I think they give it to you or you have to earn it. I'm pretty sure you have to earn it though. Hustle rebounder, break starter, put back king, brick wall, bruiser. If you guys see break starter, you guys like, what the hell? For point guards, not really. Big man, you know, they need a pass when they get the rebound. It's gonna be a turnover. So. That. Custom muzzle. Alright, so this has to do with the body type. I mean, the height. Alright, if we look at this, 6'8", just like LeBron, it doesn't add up. If you're a small forward, the speed, acceleration, vertical is gonna go lower, but you don't need defense or offensive rebounding. It just doesn't add up, man. Ball control, speed with ball. I mean, not every small forward is just like LeBron, but still, pretty much gonna try to base it off like LeBron. You know, KD, he has ball control as well. The best small forwards, they all have ball control. I don't know why it's all going down. That's literally the best position right now in the NBA. So think about it. Off dribble, I somewhat agree with that, but if you're like, if you have that KD scoring, style, it doesn't add up. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, the higher you go, obviously, you know, the less you're gonna be able to make a shot. So like, supposedly KD's 6'9" in this game. How do you shoot with him? He's 6'9". Like, you can't really make AD in this game, bro. I don't know how to explain it to you. The higher you go, the less chance, but you want to make it like KD. You know, you want to be a scoring machine. It's like 2K tries to nerf you. Then when you make the character, shooting stats are gonna suck dick. Whatever. I agree with the standing dunk, driving dunk, contact. That's the only thing I agree with. But everything else, ass. Okay, 6'5". This is the James Harden height and DeMar DeRozan. You want to make it like James Harden, obviously no defense. Your off dribble, shot mid range, you know, your shot's gonna be good. Driving layup is gonna be good. Your standing dunk, driving dunk, contact, that shouldn't be good at all. You guys are good, but James Harden's explosive. You know, you're not gonna be James Harden. Just like I said, I can't be KD in the game, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to go with that point forward position. It's gonna be OP. Speed, acceleration, vertical. I like that. Box out, I agree with that. Ball control, I agree with that. Speed, agree. Passing, agree. Steal, agree. Lateral quickness, agree. I like this setup. It depends. If you're gonna be 6'5", you might as well be a shooter, or you know, shot creator. All right, 6'10". This is pretty much a center type. Obviously, you know, you can't. If you're gonna be a center, this year you don't have outside, inside, or balance. It depends on your play style. So pretty much, you're gonna see that you're gonna be 6'10". This is when LaMarcus Aldridge comes up. If LaMarcus Aldridge shoots, trying to make it just like him, just like I'm trying to make KD, you know, a scoring machine, but I really can't because the attributes are going down. How can you do a LaMarcus Aldridge type and everything? See, like the arrows that matter are going down. Like you're shooting. Obviously, you know, the off dribble, LaMarcus could shoot shots. But standing dunk, driving dunk, okay, I agree with that. Driving layup, not really. Speed, okay, I agree with that. Box out, I agree with that. But like, if you want to make it like Marcus Aldridge, you can't really shoot. The attributes are going down, so like, there's no point. Depends. It depends. All right, the wingspan. This is gonna piss me off the most. And I'm trying to make somebody like KD. Longer the arms, the less chance I have of making a shot. Literally says the open shot 3 going down. So the higher, not up, bro. The higher your wingspan, I mean, the longer your wingspan, lower attributes go. So that adds to it. When you make the scoring machine that I want to make like KD, it's gonna be trash. So I think I'm gonna have to go with point forward this year. Now for point guards, this is actually good, and shooting guard as well. Or yeah, just those two positions. I'm gonna tell you why. Let's continue. Look, 80. All right. If you see point guards like Curry, let me see another sharpshooter, Kyrie Irving. Those two, their arms, you know, they can't be like demigods that they're short, but their arms can't be long, and so that actually makes sense. But it doesn't add up for the taller people, man. It just doesn't. You can't just put fucking short arms on a 6'11" guy. You know, it doesn't make sense. Alright, so and I see that in this picture it has this video it has LeBron. I don't know if he's making it based off LeBron. I don't know, bro. Like I'm just basing it off what I see. So if you focus, alright, so if you go point guard position or shooting guard, you know, the height lowers, you can have a better shot. If you lower your wingspan, you can have even a better shot. That's deadly. I agree with all this except for strength. Alright, so that's gonna have to do it this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you click that like button and also subscribe. I'm gonna be uploading the my career demo, all that. I think I've messed up some topics of this video. I'll admit to my mistakes, but I don't know if it's that 2K made this commercial so long, not commercial, this video so long, like I can't really tell if I don't know if they're using just LeBron as an example for every player that's being created, or because that picture I just realized like wow, like is it LeBron that this guy's basing it off of? Like, you know, it depends, man. Like low-key having a brain fart, but I try to explain, you know, every position as well as I can to you. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to click a like, subscribe.